Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Here we are into October already. This being the first weekend of the month up here in Canada. This is our Thanksgiving. The previous weekend, we finally saw Ford of Canada launch the 2024 Bronco Build Price online. I think you guys down in the States have had it available to you for 3 or 4 weeks now. So I figured it'd probably be a really bad idea to go online and see what Ford wants for a 2024 Badlands Bronco and compare it to what I paid for my 2021. So let's go ahead and do that now. When I picked up my Bronco in 2021, Connor from Kitchener Ford had a window sticker printed off and frame mounted for me. A nice touch. And we'll use this window sticker for today's comparison. The Bad Mule was a 2-door Badlands with a 2.3 liter EcoBoost engine. Options were the High Pack option group, Cyber Orange paint, 10-speed auto, and the $4,500 Sasquatch option. All in, we're looking at just under $65,000. If we're going to spec out a 2-door Badlands for 2024, we have to go with the beautiful azure gray paint for an added $800. Like I mentioned in the last video, the 10-speed automatic cannot be paired with the 2.3 liter engine on either the 2 or 4-door Badlands, and doing so bumps the price up almost $5,000. This fact alone will probably take the 2024 Badlands off my shopping list going forward. So to bring the price kinda in line with my 2021 High Pack Auto, I select the High Lux option, which kind of levels the comparison playing field. Of course, you have to squatch it, and at almost $7,400, back in 2021, the Sasquatch option was a still too high $4,500. For 2024, I'd rather do the wheels and tires myself. Of course, being a 2-door, it comes standard with the molded in color hardtop, the modular steel front bumper, and the marine grade vinyl washout interior. So what's the damage? Are you sitting down? At $79,160, basically 80 grand for a 2-door Bronco. But wait, this is Canada, and we have the outrageous 13% harmonized sales tax. So add another 10 plus thousand for that. And at 9% annual percentage rate, it's closer to $90,000 all told. For my American viewers, the same build in US dollars is just about $62,000, almost $17,000 difference. I'd take that price all day long. Even the same build without the Sasquatch package, we're looking at over $66,000. Speccing out a Sasquatch Black Diamond, the next closest trim to the Badlands, and it comes out to over $71,000. In my last video, I hinted at the fact that the Heritage Edition could quite possibly be the bargain steal of the Bronco lineup. So let's have a look at it now. Again, we'll go with the upcharged azure gray paint. This trim configurator does allow the 10-speed auto paired with the 2.3 engine, the most practical choice for the 2-door, I think. Unfortunately, the only option group available is the mid-pack, but digging a little deeper, it looks like you get everything that came with the High Pack last year, minus a 360-degree camera and the spotlight mirrors, so that's not too bad. Of course, the real gem of the Heritage build has to be the Oxford white painted modular hardtop. I want to do a little more detail on this with my last video. Suffice it to say, they're only available right now on the Heritage Broncos. Of course, you don't get the modular bumper, but I've seen people mount winch plates to the standard steel powder coated bumper. And of course, you get the fog lights, so. And of course, that wicked cool plaid cloth Heritage interior. I love this more and more every time I look at it. Thankfully, this trim gives us the opportunity to add the auxiliary switch panel, so gotta have that. And of course, all trims and models come standard with the 12-inch touchscreen now. So what's the bottom line? $67,750. That's a phenomenal deal, I think. Even when you add the $8,800 tax. I mean, even the Black Diamond was over $71,000 before tax. And you're basically just getting the modular bumper and a couple more skid plates. But that modular top, it's as if Ford is just throwing it in for free. One thing I did notice comparing the US and Canadian build and price is the upcharge for the tricolor paint. For whatever reason, Americans pay more for this color compared to us. Maybe Ford is trying to discourage the larger US market from ordering the special paint? And another thing the US gets that we don't, the option to add signature headlights to the lesser builds. They just don't give us Canadians that option, unfortunately. Yeah, so those numbers are pretty eye-opening. Prices have really gone up a lot over the last 2 years. The Heritage Edition though, it's definitely a bargain. I think I'm gonna definitely put an order in. However, Ford still has the order books paused on that model. So I think as soon as I see them open up again, I'm gonna put an order in. In the meantime, I think the plan still going forward is to maybe find a Bronco on the lot come springtime, new one or even used. I have my X plan for Ford employees. I'm sure the dealers will probably be honoring those on non-ordered lot Broncos. So I think until then, we're going to just play it by ear. Coming up this weekend, watch for another video to drop. I'm going to do a re-edit of my Thanksgiving special I did last year. So in the meantime, thanks for tuning in, and we'll see you later.